Hey, I've just spent about 5 minutes talking to myself going, oh, I think I've started. I'll just post the link to Facebook and I wasn't started, I don't think. I think I'm on now, although I may not be yet. No, I think I am because I've just checked and yeah, I am. Okay, okay, so what else do you need to know that I've already said? No, nothing. Hello, we're going to talk. I have a real issue with YouTube's live streaming thing, which is that they change the rules just often enough to make it really confusing for me. I suppose if you're live streaming every week or something, then you keep up with the changes, but I don't live stream often enough on YouTube to keep up with all the ridiculous things that they do to it. So I think we are now live. Callum says that's more like it in the comments. Leave a comment, everybody, over there, probably, and tell me what you're up to. Also, ask me questions and that, because that's a big part of what today is all about. It's a Q&A as much as it is a concert. I think I'm going to be too low in the frame if I sit down here. I'm going to get you up on my phone here so that I can scroll through questions without moving, because that, you know, I don't want to be going like this every 5 seconds. Hey Misha, hello. I can't stay for long, but thought I would pop in and say hi. Yeah, well, it's very lovely to see you. Any amount of time with you, Misha, is better than none at all. So lovely to see you. I think it's too low now. The trouble is, I'm only just now seeing myself tilting it down because there's a delay. And actually, no, that's fine. I've just sat back down and crossed my leg. So cool, all is well. Good. So let's see what I can do on YouTube here. You would think I would know how any of this worked, but I don't. I honestly don't. I'm enormously incompetent at everything. And it is only through bloody mindedness that I ever get anything at all done. Okay, I need to post the link using the laptop to Twitter and then I can find it myself. And let's see. I'm so good at this. Is this the best live stream you've ever watched? Is it? I bet it is, isn't it? It just so is. Yeah, oh, look, I've already posted it to Twitter. Okay. I totally know what I'm doing. I'm a pro. So, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you all. Do please ask me questions about anything you like, although specifically we're going to talk about Patreon today. That's the sort of the headline of this particular concert today. And I should say I'm not really using the word concert today because I've not prepared anything. I'm not in sort of serious grown-up mood by any stretch of the imagination. So today will be a mess and hopefully lots of fun, but definitely not a proper concert. So if you're expecting sensible, grown-up, well-behaved, proper concert type stuff, you've come to the wrong place. Oh, look, no, I'm on the wrong window now. There we go, here we go. Okay, cool. So I've got, it's not 6 o'clock yet. Oh yeah, it is. It's just 6 o'clock. So I'm not even late, really. All this faffing about is okay because I haven't started yet. Okay, so live chat on my phone. Can I see? Yes. Fabulous. Okay, so we've got chat from, hey, Karen's here. Hello. You are framed perfectly. Thank you, Karen. Misha, yes, hi. Hello. Might be available in London in a couple of Fridays' time if you're about at all. I don't know. My brain probably won't process that properly just right now. So send me a message and we'll make a plan, because that would be amazing. How can I get my name at the end of your vlogs? Callum, very good point. You should get your name at the end of my vlogs as of now, because you became a Patreon yesterday. You super cool dude, you. Everyone say hello to Callum. He's really cool. He joined up on my Patreon just yesterday. And in the last 36 hours or so, in fact, he is one of 2 new Patreon patrons who have joined my cause and they are very welcome. Nick is the other. I don't know if Nick is here yet or if he will be here at all, but he said he might be able to make it. He's in the USA, so time differences and that. But hey, if you're there, Nick, hello. If you're not hello, but still, you know, we cool. So yeah, Callum, you can get your name at the end of my vlogs by being a patron, and you now are. So you will have your name added to the next one, which is cool. And that is just the first benefit of being a Patreon patron. We'll talk more about them a little bit later on. Yeah, good. It's so confusing. It's like trying to have a conversation with 8 people at once. And I'm bad at having a conversation with 1 person at once. So, yeah. So the reason I got confused then was because Karen was saying, my yes was for your cue, is this the best live feed you've ever seen? And she'd said yes, and I hadn't seen that she'd said yes yet. So, golly, it's confusing. Are you with me? Yes. So everyone say yes in the comments. Good. So I can slightly hear myself talking about, so I'll turn the volume off. Cool. So yeah. What's going on, everyone? It's good to see you. Welcome, one and all. I'm gonna start being serious and taking this like a grown-up now. Hello, one and all, and welcome to this smashing event. I'm playing a few songs, answering a few questions, and generally telling you why being a patron of mine on Patreon is a fantastic idea for you and for me. So hopefully, I know some of you already are patrons. In fact, probably almost all of you already are. But if any of you aren't, then this is the place to hear about the benefits, the perks, the excitements involved, and to ask any questions you may be harboring, you know, about Patreon or about anything else. I feel like I should play a song because I've grabbed the guitar, and then maybe we'll talk. I haven't really prepared anything. Let's play something that I almost never play. I'm going to play that. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to plead to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. And all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blood. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come, and I know that the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much I want you that I can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Oh, can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love, in the moonlight? Hey, one more moon dance in the moonlight. One more moon dance in the moonlight. One more moon dance in the moonlight. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I'm assuming applause. It's hard to say, you know, just sitting here in silence. I'm all alone. Often when I do these concerts, Katie is here with me just by chance. I never really planned for her to be, but then fate intervenes and she's here and it's great. But she's not here today, so it all feels a bit different. You're here though. Let's see what's going on with the live chat. Hey everybody, you all said yes. That's amazing. Fab. Hey Eleanor, you are cool. Nice to see you. Have you thought about doing another duet with Katie? Asks Karen. Yeah, absolutely, all the time. I like Katie. She's brilliant. She's my sister. In case you didn't know, I have a sister called Katie, and Katie with a Y. Very important. She doesn't like being called Katie with an IE. She's really brilliant, and she's a great singer, and exclusive information, but we've been working together on a couple of cool things lately, and very vague but exciting. Very exciting. Misha's got to go soon, but speak soon. Oh, gotta go. Bye, Misha. Bye. Nice to have seen you. So you know, so there we go. So yes, more duets with Katie to come, I really hope. Right, here's the game now. I think that we need to all go and tweet about this event, because then lots and lots of people will come and watch it. That's a good plan, isn't it? I'm going to tweet about it, in fact. That's important. I'm going to do copy link. I'm talking myself through it because I actually literally don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Katie is here. Katie's tweeted or something saying she loved Moondance. Awesome. Thanks, mate. You cool. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. That's very nice of you. Come into the live chat on YouTube. Oh no, Katie can't remember how to log into her YouTube, so I guess I'll have to check Twitter periodically through the course of this thing. Does anyone have any questions for me about anything at all? We'll talk about Patreon, I promise, in more serious terms, but does anyone have any general questions? I don't know. You're very, very welcome to ask. I may not answer, but sometimes a little Q&A is good fun. You may, for example, ask, why are you such an idiot? Because I just made another silly, idiotic video on this YouTube channel about how to make music with a crisp packet, which I thought was fun. Just going to tweet about this now. The other thing is my phone is so slow that it actually literally took all that time just to load up Twitter. Ridiculous. So paste link, yes, hurrah, awesome. Live streaming right now. Come say hi. Oh, smiley face. Yeah. Oh no, she's texting me questions. What are you like? What are you doing? I don't even slightly understand what's going on now. Yeah, she's sending me text messages. Loved Moondance. You're welcome, mate. Do you like blueberries? What's your favorite berry if it's not the blue kind? Actually, I'm not that fussed about blueberries. They're one of my least favorite berries. I like raspberries. They're the best berry, without a shadow of a doubt. They're fabulous. They're the most wonderful thing. I mean, even beyond the berry category, I think raspberries hold their own. They're the best berry by miles, but they might even be the best fruit of all the fruits. I'm not sure, but I think they might be. Any advance on raspberries in the fruit category? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm going to go back to the chat now and see what you've answered, because I've been away for ages. I'm rubbish at this, aren't I? Still good. It's good fun. So, oh, right, the comments are frozen. Have they? No, not really. No, okay. So my most recent comment on YouTube, let me just check. Yeah, I'm so rubbish. Okay, cool. My most recent comment, what is your favorite way of cooking an egg? Asks Callum. That's a very good question. I mean, also food related, 2 food related questions so far. So I think poaching an egg is underrated. It's not something that happened a lot in my childhood. It was usually either boiled eggs with dippy soldiers or fried eggs, sometimes scrambled eggs. I've never been blown away by scrambled eggs. I know it's some people's favorite. It's not my favorite. I think a poached egg, properly done, is about the best way to have an egg. If you get the middle all gooey and the outside all nice, then that's a great way to do eggs. Karen says, I love raspberries, but blackberries are better. Wrong. And I'll tell you why. Blackberries have too much roughage involved. They're pleasant. The flavor is pleasant, but they're too rustic. Raspberries are soft and squidgy enough that they don't taste like natural food. They taste like confectionery. So there you go. You're wrong. Good. Right. Should I do another song? Oh, look, another text from my sister. She says that my mother's outraged, and she says I had loads of poached eggs as a child. That's just not true, though, is it? Because I think the first poached egg I ever had was at about 14. I have no recollection whatsoever of having a poached egg as a small child. It was the dippy soldiers in the boiled egg in an egg cup, or the fried egg. And the poached egg did not enter my realm of consciousness until I was in my mid-teens, I would say. I don't know. DNA evidence might prove otherwise. So, preach, says Callum. With milk and sugar, blackberries, they're better than without milk and sugar, for sure. Cream and sugar, surely. Why would you just milk and sugar? It's not cereal, although there is a lot of roughage. So, how about another song before I talk rubbish into infinity? What do you want to hear? I don't know. Does anyone have any requests? Like I say, I've not prepared anything at all. So if you've got anything you would particularly like to hear, tell me now. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Probably actually longer than that because I need to check, don't I? I appear to have paused my own live stream. Raspberries and scrambled eggs. Good plan. Good plan. Not a song though. Does anyone have a song request? Because if you don't, I'm just going to play something that I like, and that could go well. It could go badly. You just never know. No. I think I'm just going to play something that I feel like playing. So, what'll it be? It will be. Oh, I know what I'm going to play. Karen likes this one. It's called A Flower. Could a flower grow from the sound of your name, or the color of your eyes? Could it sprout from the touch of your skin, or spring from your voice as it rings through the skies? Could it grow in the night at the side of your face and surround you in a ring? know a flower grows from the earth, just like the summer grows from the spring. Would you shrink from the sound of my voice, from across a crowded room? I'd have thought that you'd rush to enrapture me. Oh, but I know that it's wrong to assume. Maybe I'll see you and be there to free you, but maybe a million things. But a flower grows from the earth, just like the summer grows from the spring. Mountains are tall, and the sound of the wind is a sigh. As sure as the sun lights up the sky, could a flower grow on the crest of a wave, or floating in the air? Could it flourish and prosper, surrounded by snow, and have color and laughter to spare? I will call out for you at the top of my voice, and hope you can hear me sing. And a flower will grow from the earth, just like the summer grows from the spring. Just like the summer grows from the spring. A flower. Thanks very much. Hope you liked it. Little waltz there. Basically, I was listening to Edelweiss a lot at university, and so I wrote a song that was basically a rip-off thereof. Hey, look, something's happened on my screen. It looks like I'm not connected to the internet or something. Am I back? I have no idea. We'll see. Hey, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Now, how do I pronounce this name? Is it Guide M? I hate getting people's names wrong, and often I worry that I will get it wrong, so I avoid saying it. So, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and get this right. Guide M. Guide. Any good? Callum says, do the flower song again. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah. Now play Classical Gas. I actually don't play Classical Gas, although that's the one that goes. No, that's something completely different. Forget it. Forget I said it. So what's going on? Hey, thumbs up for all the people who said thumbs up. Hey, good. Yes, I did get the name right. Great. Cheers. Hey, Guide. Nice to see you. Yellow Sky. Karen, dangerous. I don't like to play Yellow Sky because it's too long and sad, and I don't really like doing it. But maybe I'll do it at the end or something. It's only the serious, major, awesome fans that go back a long way who know what Yellow Sky is even. So Karen, thumbs up to you for being super cool. All right, I'll play it, but not right now. Okay. First of all, before anything else happens, I want to talk about Patreon a little bit, if that's cool. Now, a lot of you are already patrons of mine. I know that Karen is. I know that Callum now is, as of yesterday. I would love you all to be, but I know it's not possible for everybody. I do want to. I've never heard Classical Gas. Callum, you requested it. What are you even talking about? You're a crazy. Patreon, yeah. Now, as I say, a couple of people have signed up in the last couple of days. It's really exciting. It's lovely that it's growing. I'm really keen that it should grow some more, because I think it's a fabulous way of characterizing arts funding in general, because what a lot of people don't realize is that creative, particularly digital creative work, has undergone a real change in the last 20 years or so. And the way that people perceive digital creative work has changed. People expect to get access to every song ever written for free. Just look at Spotify, you know, which is a library of pretty much every song ever that people can access literally for free, at the expense of just a few adverts here and there and stuff. And that's changed the way that people think about music and about films and about all kinds of things. People want to get those things for free, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to support those things, and it doesn't mean that they don't understand that the things cost money to make, and that the people who make them need support, you know, financial support to survive. And I like the idea that Amanda Palmer banged on about in her Art of Asking TED Talk, about instead of trying to think of ways to make people pay for the things that you do, putting them behind paywalls, or putting digital watermarks on CDs, like copy protection, like people used to do. Instead of trying to force people to pay for stuff, she says, just allow people to, because they really want to. And if you're doing a good job as a creative person, as a musician or an artist of any kind, the people who like the stuff that you do actually want to contribute to making that stuff viable and sustainable. And I've been blown away by how true that is since I first started my Patreon. And I've rebooted it because I want to continue that impetus. I make stuff all the time, and I love making stuff, but it's very, very difficult to motivate oneself to make stuff when it's not the central focus of your life, when you have another job, or when you're busy with other concerns. And so I've always been trying to shoot towards making creative stuff my whole life. This is my recording studio we're in right now. That's my full-time job right now, and that's awesome because I get to be creative and work hard on creative things for my whole work now, and it's going really well. I've been here 9 months or so now, and I've worked on some great projects and done reasonably well money-wise with them. So it's going really, really well, and that's really inspired me, and it's made me think, well, I want to continue to do my own things. I want to pursue making my own music. I want to pursue my YouTube videos. They're big fun. And my Patreon is the way that I incentivize myself to do that. And so I've simplified things. I've made it a monthly campaign instead of a per creation thing, which I was doing before. I was doing weekly payment, which was insane and too much sort of stress on both sides, I think. And I've also kind of streamlined and simplified the perks allowed or offered, but I think it's actually better because I'm going to be able to do them now. So already I'm feeling like I'm sort of making a better connection with the people who are on my Patreon, and I would love for all of you to join in, even if it's only an incredibly small amount. Some of my patrons pay as little as $1 a month, which, if you think about it, is like giving up 1 cup of coffee every quarter of a year. So if you put it that way, I hope it doesn't sound like a lot of money to you, but to me, it sounds like an enormous amount of money, because if 50 people do that, then that makes a big difference. And if 500 people do it, then we're really starting to motor. And so, you know, my aim is to draw in people who are interested in the things that I'm doing, to try and sort of spread my tendrils of creativity through you guys, if you're willing to keep on doing what you do so well, sharing my things and enjoying them and telling me how much you enjoy them and telling each other how much you enjoy them, then the word starts to spread. And that's really exciting. And a very good estimate of how well I'm doing is how much people want to contribute financially to the Patreon, because that's a very tangible way that people can say, hey, look, I think you're good and I want more of what you're doing to happen. So if you think I'm good and you want more of what I do to happen, then please do think seriously about chipping in, even if it is only $1 or $2 a month, or any amount that you can. Some people are able to contribute a bit more than that, and that's fantastic and very exciting. But all my patrons get the sort of the same basic perks, which are access to the patrons only feed on Patreon, where I post little previews of videos and descriptions of the videos and how I made them, and little chats and stuff and questions occasionally, hoping to get more kind of exclusive content on there, some photos of me going about my day and miscellaneous nonsense. Also, all patrons will be thanked on the sleeve notes of new albums as and when I release them. Now, can't say too much right now, but if you're excited by my music, then you should be excited, because 2017 may be an exciting year. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about new music. But now is a great time to become a patron, because Patreons above a certain level that I've forgotten, it's like $3 or $5 a month, get sent the new music as and when it's ready, and sometimes in advance of its release. So there's a really exciting incentive. And also above another certain level, $10 or something, you get a CD in the post every time there's a new CD. So, you know, it's pretty exciting stuff. Yes, it is, you guys. Hey, so, one more thing about Patreon. It's really important to understand that there's no sort of guilt involved. I don't expect anyone to chip in, and I don't count it against you if you don't or can't. It's really, really cool that you watch videos and click the thumbs up button. And just even if you enjoy my stuff and you never talk to me, that's still awesome. So don't worry for an instant if you can't or just don't want to join up and chip in money-wise. It's not essential, but it is amazing and awesome. And if you'd like to, that's fabulous. And if you already are chipping in, then you're fantastic. And a way that you can continue to be fantastic and help even further than you already are is to enjoy the heck out of the stuff that comes with being a patron. Access to all my stuff and being a little bit closer to the creative process. If you enjoy it, then that makes me very, very happy. And hopefully that means that you talk to friends of yours about how much you enjoy it, and then they can come and enjoy it as well. But if you're enjoying it, then my job is going well, I feel like. So what's going on in the chat? I haven't looked at the chat for ages. I imagine there's hundreds of new. Has my battery run out? Yes, it actually has. My phone's rubbish. Let's have a look on here. Callum wants the flower again. I'm okay with that in lieu of yellow sky. No, I'm going to do yellow sky, Karen. So don't you worry. I'm going to do yellow sky. Good. Oh, look, 9 watching now, it says here, and 5 thumbs up. Are there really 9 people watching? That's fantastic. There's only like 2 people commenting. If you're watching, do please leave a comment. That would be fabulous. Or maybe it's people who don't have... oh, look, Hannah's watching. Hello, Hannah. How's it going? Maybe it's people who don't have YouTube accounts watching. I don't know if that's even allowed. I don't know how these things work. Karen asks for What If I'd Known You. You see so many sad songs, so many slow, sad songs. I want to do a cheerful song. Let me do a really upbeaty, cheery song. And then maybe I'll do Yellow Sky at the end. I want to do a really super cheerful one. Oh, I know what I want to play. I don't know if I can, though, because I haven't played it for genuinely years, and I didn't really know the chords in the first place. But I do this song. I wrote it in about 2010. 2000? No, that's not true. 2008, 2009. And it's called A Complicated Relationship. And it's all about how you can love someone whilst still just finding them unbelievably annoying and hating everything that they do and stand for. So I want to play this song. But I fear I don't know it. So I'm just going to fumble through the chords a little bit and then decide whether I can play it. Ah, that's always the one. I don't know how that... We're going to ignore that chord when I get to it. It's only quiet in passing. I'm going to give it a go. Okay, this is called A Complicated Relationship. Well, I promised to a Brooklynite I wouldn't eat those pies. I gotta say no. I gotta say no. Well, I swore to your old mama that I wouldn't tell you lies. Gotta say no, 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 no. Well, I took something that I wouldn't tell you. I gotta say no, 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 no. Well, you asked a silly question, so you're bound to get a rise. You gotta say no, 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 no. I gotta say no, 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 no. I gotta say no, 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 no. Ah, I know the lyrics now. It makes sense if I remember the lyrics. Okay, let me start again. Do I remember the lyrics? I realise this happens every time I do a live stream. It's because I'm trying to push myself and give you some cool stuff that you might not. Can I remember the first line now? I just sang it. Well, I promised to a Brooklynite I wouldn't eat those pies. I gotta say no. I gotta say no. Well, no, I can't remember it. Sorry, guys. It's a good song. It's on my album, Hey Kid, What's in the Cards? And that's available on Bandcamp. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, haven't played it seriously in like 4 years, so forgive me. Let me do something that I actually do know then, in that case. I'll do 2 for 2, because I definitely know that one. Jinxing it. I'm always keen to do upbeat songs, because I never do. I'm looking at the sky, and my oh my, you're right there looking back at me. I try to find a way, a word to say, to take my mind off of what I see. But then you ask me if I still believe that I'm in love with you. It may sound silly, but it's true. The best way we can be is you and me. Do what you do, 2 for 2. Remember when we kissed, that night we missed the bus together home from school. We came all kinds of close. I bumped your nose, and we broke said something which might have been a bulletin of love, but I declined to have a clue. If I had been aware right then and there, do what you do, 2 for 2. The sun is in the sky for you, it's flying way too high for you, but I'll be there to help you think it through. Yeah, all I wanna do is share with you. Do what you do, 2 for 2. Best way we can be is you and me. Do what you do, 2 for 2. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do what you do, 2 for 2. Shaking out the dust. Hey, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that. That's on one of my albums too. I've made 5 albums. I'm hoping to make more. And your support on Patreon will help make that a viable reality. So thank you to all of you who are already supporting me on Patreon. And if you aren't, please do consider it. There is a link in the description. So if you want to go and open it in another window and peruse while we do our last 20 minutes or so of chit chat, then that would be amazing. Hannah wants something by Oasis. Oh, now that's interesting because you asked for Wonderwall up the top. I don't play Wonderwall as a general rule because everyone does, but I do play Don't Look Back in Anger. Would that be okay with you? That would be cool. AU, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, says, George, why don't you make more relatable videos? I think you have the propensity to be a popular YouTuber, but too many of your vids are niche and have low views. Now, that's a very interesting question. And by relatable, I mean how to be posh, etc. Now, that's interesting. I mean, I'm not sure I would use the word relatable for how to be posh. It's really presentational, isn't it? I deliberately made that video with a view to being sort of viralable and kind of shareable and funny and simple or whatever. And I could do more videos like that. And I intend to, actually, like I regularly intend to. And I probably will. But I enjoy doing the stuff that I do so much that, you know, I just keep doing it. And that's cool. You know, I think that's important. And actually, I mean, it keys in really well to the discussion we're having about Patreon, which is that, you know, I suppose if I really tried to play the game and be, you know, just that sort of funny, relatable YouTuber, then I probably could, and I could probably do it 80 or 90% as well as some other people do it. But it's just not what I do so well as, you know, other things. I like doing other stuff. Hannah says, play Don't Look Back in Anger. I will. I'll play it on the piano, probably. So anyway, I hope that's a sort of an answer that makes sense. I really enjoy making the sort of weird covers of music that I like instead of just covers of what's really popular, or and you know, the type of sort of talky videos I make, they're just the kinds of things that I feel like making. And occasionally I do think, yeah, I'll do that kind of thing because that's what I'm feeling. But way more often I just make stuff because I want to. So, you know, I hope that makes sense. And thank you. I think that question's come from a very nice place. It says you don't have to sell out to be popular. It's just I've been following you for a long time, and I'm surprised your growth hasn't been bigger. Well, thank you. I mean, and part of me is surprised, and part of me isn't, that I am only as successful as I am. But I'm happy with how I'm doing, because I feel like I'm still doing the things that I want to do because I want to do them. And I think that's really important. I think it's sort of a part of authenticity. And I think you do your best work when you're doing what you genuinely feel in your heart and what you find enjoyable at any given moment and on any given day. So, you know, I think there will be more videos like that coming up, just because I'm feeling in a good place for that kind of thing. But there will continue to be lots and lots of incredibly sort of unoptimized for the algorithm type things as well, just because I like doing the stuff that I do. So I hope that's cool with you and with everyone else. Right, I'm going to play Don't Look Back in Anger on the piano, if that's cool. Thanks, folks. Live Like It's Christmas. You're all very amusing. I'm not going to do Live Like It's Christmas, partly because I can't. I have no idea how that goes anymore. And partly because it's not Christmas for months yet. Right, there is a piano over here. Well, a keyboard, which is the next best thing. And I hope that if I play it, you can still sort of see and or hear me. I'm just looking over to check whether I'm anywhere near still in frame. I think I am. Okay, cool. Let's give it a go. Now, Oasis really like the Beatles, and basically quoted Imagine by John Lennon at the start of this song. So it goes like this. Imagine goes like that. But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. The slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you never need, and all the things that you see slowly fade away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, the summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late, and she's walking on by. My soul slides away, but don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's not all day. Please don't put your life in the hands of a rock and roll band. We'll throw it all away. I'm gonna start a revolution from my bed, 'cause you said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, the summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face, 'cause you ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too My soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say, and so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we walk along by. My soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say, so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late that she's walking on by. My soul slides away. Don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say, please not today. Oasis. Don't Look Back in Anger. It's a good song. It's a good song. It's a great song. I studied that for my A-level music in great depth. That's why I can still remember any of the words and chords. More or less all of them anyway. Hey, so AU says do a Strokes cover. I love the Strokes. That's a thought. I wonder if I could play like the first line of Last Night. Hang on. That's how that goes. That's about as much of it as I can do. Your friends, they don't even understand. Your friends, they don't even understand. Last night, she said, don't let me down. Don't let me down. That's seriously, that's about as much as I can manage of that. It's a great song. I like Strokes. I like them very much. So, hey, hand clapping from Eleanor. Hey, thanks very much. We've only got sort of 10 minutes. I said I'd only do an hour because I don't want to over egg. And as you can see, I haven't got anything. So thanks very much for being here and for watching. I am going to play Yellow Sky, which actually means we've only got like 4 minutes left because it's quite a long song. But before we go, does anyone have any more questions, either about Patreon or about anything else in the whole world? Because that would be fun. I would check my phone for what Katie is saying, but the battery's run out because it's hopeless. So it could not cope, obviously, with the live streaming. It did about 15 minutes and then it was just like, oh, kaput. Kerplunk, kafooey, and other funny words. So yeah, Karen says, I liked the ones with your evil twin. I used to do videos where I would clone myself quite a lot because I liked Wheezy Waiter and he did it all the time. I may yet resurrect evil twin Ben. You just never know. I might. That's a thought. As you may have noticed in the last couple of weeks on my YouTube channel, I'm getting back into the swing. And definitely there is a slot in my new schedule for funny presentational old school YouTube video style stuff. So it's not all over that kind of thing. Anyway, a couple of questions. Keep them coming. Hannah, what's your favorite book? It's one of these things. It's almost impossible to narrow it down to just one. I definitely have some favorite authors. P.G. Wodehouse springs to mind. He's super cool and very funny and the most wonderful, lovely writer in the whole world. I like Douglas Adams a lot, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, etc. Over the last year or so, a little over a year, I've been just absolutely blown away by George R.R. Martin, Game of Thrones series, A Song of Ice and Fire series, as well as lots of his other stuff. There's a novel called Tough Voyaging. It's a sort of collection of novellas, really, and it's so good. It's just mind-bogglingly good. It's what I really look for in books is philosophy, kind of dressed up as fun and storytelling, and that is what that is. So thumbs up for that. Did you vote in the EU referendum, asks Callum, and if so, how? I'm not sure whether to answer that with a I don't want to talk about it, or just by saying no, I didn't vote, because I didn't vote, and I never vote in anything for all sorts of reasons, some of which I've talked about in videos, but I enjoy talking about it so little that I think I'm just going to say no, I don't want to talk about it, sorry. Politics makes people behave in a way that they shouldn't behave in far too many cases, and actually almost all people are perfectly cool, but there's always like 3 or 4 people who think that on the subject of politics and a couple of other things, they can claim to have absolute truth in their mind, and they get very upset with people about it when it doesn't matter any more than lots of other things. Anyway, we'll talk about it sometime though, Callum, you and me. I like talking to people about it one-on-one, but I've never ever have fun talking about serious things in public. So there you go. Thank you though, good question. Duet with Katie, Karen says. Katie's not here, Karen. I wish she were, but she isn't. I'd love to do a duet with Katie very soon. Katie, up for it? If you're still watching, text me, and about 4 hours from now, when I charge my phone back up, I'll be able to, yeah, good. I have done some duets with Katie in the past. If you want to find them, go check out my channel. They're in the covers playlist. I've got a lot of playlists on my channel. They're good. Cool. Right, I think I'm going to duet with Callum. Yeah, absolutely, mate. That would be fun. Yeah. Let's do that. Actually, that would be good. That's another benefit of being a patron, is that you get to chat more often and more closely with me about what sorts of things I should do, and whether you think those sorts of things are playing Yellow Sky or doing a duet with you. Definitely being a patron is a good thing if you've got ideas for me. So thumbs up for that. Good. I wish I was more coherent today. I'm not in a very coherent sort of, you can see today. Some days I'm brilliant and really chatty and I have all the words right on the tip of my tongue, and then other days I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I spent all morning making music with a crisp packet, so I'm not doing, I can't do both talking and yeah. So what was I going to play? Yellow Sky. I'm going to play Yellow Sky to round off this lovely event. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to play for you and to chat. I'm going to finish off with a song that I almost never play, but because Karen asks so nicely and is such a fabulous, unbelievably wonderful person in general, I'm going to play it just for her. I don't play it for a lot of reasons, because it's sort of old and it's long and it's sad, but it is actually, it's kind of a lovely song. It's got a story. It's about a guy who meets someone and falls in love and never finds the right moment, you know, and It's kind of nice. So I hope you enjoy it. Just realised if I play it that slowly, it really will be long. Times are wasting, there's a yellow sky. We've come so far, won't you stay in my life? Before I knew you, life seemed such an age long. Then I met you, you helped me carry on. And oh, I'm too young to know the truth. Many few discover it in their blissful youth. I only ask one thing, listen well, the world draws nigh, that you'll be mine underneath this yellow sky. On and on, I'll work my way through this lifetime, day by day. Going strong, I hear them say, but my thoughts just won't fade away. And although I'm growing, I still haven't figured it out. They're the things that mean more in life than a job or a house. I only ask one thing, listen well, my God on high, that you'll make her mine underneath this yellow sky. We can't give up, we can't give in, must let true love begin. The short signs of happiness and life. I only ask one thing, without sorrow or a sigh, that you'll be mine underneath this yellow sky. Better tell you before it's too late. To leave you here, it seems my fate. Never told you how much I care, but I can't just leave it there. And oh, I am old, I will be gone by the morning hours. I've wasted far too long. The place is here, the time is now. I only ask one thing, Fiona, don't you cry. You'll be mine underneath this yellow sky. Yellow Sky. It's on my album Musings on Morality. Just one of the many albums that I've been able to make in my life, thanks to the support of wonderful people, my family and my friends, and you guys are all among one of those categories, if not both. So thank you very much indeed for watching. And this is all about Patreon, ostensibly. So if you would like to check out my Patreon page and donate as little as $1 per month to my cause, my artistic quest, then you're very welcome. And if you want to tell your friends about it, then that's fantastic also. And it will continue to be there, and it will continue to bubble under and help me to do the things that I do. And by gum, they're going to be fun over the next year or so. Yeah, I've got exciting things for you. I really have. So, an absolute joy, as always. Let's just have a little look down in the comments here, just for one last time before the end. Duet with Callum, right? Yes. So you're doing just fine, Karen. Yes. Hey, thank you. Oh, Megan seems to have got the time wrong. Well, is it 6 o'clock now in South Africa, or is it 8 o'clock? I think it's 8 o'clock. So you're doubly wrong, I'm afraid, Megan. I'm so sorry. Eleanor says, thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. It's a real pleasure. And heart from Karen. That was really wonderful from Callum, and loved it from Hannah. Hey, thank you very much, everyone. I sort of feel bad now because Megan's there with her 5 friends at her dinner party. But they've only just started watching and I'm about to finish. Really, I feel like I should do one more, but I also feel like I've definitely done too much already, just on a kind of aesthetic standpoint, just from a amount of goodness in the world point of view. I think I've done too many songs already. Maybe I'll just do one short one. I'm going to play the piano again because for various reasons that I won't go into just yet, I've been working on a very, very short song by Cat Stevens lately. So I will play that and then I will go. I hope Megan and her friends really enjoy this because it's specially for them. And everyone else who's watching, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. And I'll be doing another one of these very, very soon because I do them monthly as a thank you to my Patreon patrons. Link in the description. Hey, right, here comes one last little song. And then it's time for my dinner. Exciting. There's a song called Tea for the Tillerman. And it's so great. Bring tea for the Tillerman, steak for the sun, wine for the woman who made the rain come. Seagulls sing your hearts away. As while the sinners sin, the children play. Oh Lord, how they play and play for that happy day, for that happy day. Just finishes in a different key. It's so great. Oh, T for the Tillerman, steak for the sun. We'll go into more detail on that some other day. Right, thanks very much indeed, girls and boys. I'm going to have to go because I've got steak for the sun waiting for me. I'm a son of my mother. Didgeridoo savant says, is that a finger up? Is that a one? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm pleased with it though. Thanks very much for all your nice comments, everybody. And your questions. I hope you got good answers, and we'll do this again. That would be cool. Oh, Karen, morning has broken. That's so good, but I can't play the piano like Rick Wakeman. I'll practice and then we'll think about it next time. Super duper. Come and chat on Twitter. I will be over there. I'm always over there. I'm very easily reached. Good. Thanks very much, everyone. And adieu. Now I have to figure out how to turn this off. I have no idea what I'm doing. Good. I think I just go into this window and yeah, it says stop broadcast here. Good. All right. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.